I thought my thyroid surgery was over, but one email changed everything. Hi everyone. A few months ago, I uploaded a video after my first thyroid surgery. At that time, I really thought everything was over. I thought I would recover, go back to work, and continue my normal life. But that's not what happened. A few days after surgery, I got an email saying my pathology results were ready. I opened it. I read it. Then I read it again. Honestly, I didn't believe it. I kept thinking, maybe I'm reading this wrong. So I waited until I saw my surgeon. I still remember that day, sitting in his office. He looked at me and confirmed it. Everything changed. Everything changed in that moment. My story. About 8 years ago, doctors found a thyroid nodule. They told me it looked benign, so I didn't worry too much. Last year, I finally had a biopsy. The first biopsy suggested cancer. The second biopsy wasn't clear, almost 50-50. Because of that, my surgeon decided to remove only the right side of my thyroid first. At that time, it was the right decision. But after surgery, the pathology report told a completely different story. It showed something I never expected. I had two different types of thyroid cancer: papillary thyroid cancer and the medullary thyroid cancer. When I heard those words, I felt like my whole world stopped. The hardest moment after my appointment, I walked outside by myself. I still remember walking down the street. Cars were passing, people were talking, life was moving, but inside my head, everything was quiet. It felt like my whole life was playing in front of my eyes. My family, my future, everything I wanted to do. I was asking myself, why me? I'm young. Before all of this, I was healthy. Cancer was never something I thought would happen to me. Why I had another surgery? Because medullary thyroid cancer was found, my doctors ordered more blood tests. My calcium level was 83. After looking all the results, they recommended another surgery. Last week I had my second operation. This time they removed the rest of my thyroid and some lymph nodes from the center of my neck. The surgery took a little over 3 hours. I stayed in recovery for about 2 hours. The anesthesia hit me harder than the first surgery. But thankfully, I started feeling better later that day. What recovery feels like? Honestly, the second surgery wasn't very different from the first one. The biggest difference is that now I don't have a thyroid anymore. So from now on, I take thyroid medication every morning. That's my new normal, and I'm okay with that. What nobody tells you. There was something harder than surgery, something harder than hearing the word cancer, feeling alone. I think I expected people around me to understand what I was going through, but life doesn't stop. People still have work, meetings, responsibility. Most people don't know what to say, and I understand that. But if someone you care about is going through cancer, please don't disappear. You don't need the perfect words. A simple text, a 5-minute phone call, or just asking, how are you today? Can mean everything. If you are watching this because you are waiting for thyroid surgery, or because you were just diagnosed, I want you to know something. You are stronger than you think. The days before surgery were much harder than the surgery itself. Take one day at a time. Ask questions, trust your medical team, and be kind to yourself. Healing takes time. Ending. Right now, I'm still waiting for the final pathology results from my second surgery. When I get those results, I make another video and share everything with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've been through thyroid cancer or you're getting ready for surgery, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear your story. And remember, a diagnosis can change your life, but it doesn't have to define your life. I'll see you in the next video.